easy seated position. Put your blocks and strap and any other paraphernalia off of your mat to start. Yeah, when we need them, we'll grab them. So you can sit in a nice, easy seat, yes. And then find your sit bones, so wriggle into them. And then neutralize your pelvis, okay? And then grow your spine straight up out of that. And you may or may not wear the mask. It's entirely up to you while we're going to class, okay? When you come in, if you get up to wander around, you put it on, or when you leave, you put it on. On the mat, I'm not going to insist. It's going to be too sweaty, among other things. Okay, and since you're here, I'm going to assume everybody's healthy. Healthy, wealthy, and wise, right? We should all be so healthy, wealthy, and wise right now. It's not even funny. We've had enough time to be with ourselves to figure that out. So let's sit with a nice straight spine. Close the eyes. If you can, close them. If not, just soften your eyes just a little bit. And I want you to take your attention to your breathing, inhaling and exhaling in through the nose and out through the nose. I want you to clear everything out of your mind. Everything that does not belong in this room stays out. And you come into you as you breathe through the nose and out through the nose. Relax your face. Relax everything you're sitting on. Two more deep inhales and exhales. Just to come into this space. Then we're going to bring the hands together at the heart center. Touch the thumbs right into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bow your head. Now, focus on and just scan your body and see how you're feeling right now. Just see what's going on. Ooh, do I have a crook in my neck because I slept funny last night, or my knee's been bothering me, or my hip, or my back? Just take a scan. And then set your intention for your practice today, whatever that might be for you. Maybe your intention is simply to learn how to practice yoga. The word yoga means to join, unite, bring together, yoga, yoke. Mind, body, and spirit. So I work on all three of those while we practice. Maybe set an intention for the practice, whether it be that you're going to work on your sore neck today, or maybe you're going to work on your patience today, or something. Maybe we're all going to work on being patient with this COVID-19, because it looks like it's going to be around for a little bit longer. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, allow your hands to come back to your lap. Raise your face and open your eyes very gently, very gently. And then put movement into the body by taking the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Just come straight forward. Yeah, take your time. Put your hands out just as far as they'll go for you. That's good. Wherever you are, then breathe into your belly. Nice and deep into the belly. Good. And at the bottom of an exhale, pull the belly in first. Walk the hands back towards your torso. Stack one vertebra on top of the other until the top of the head reaches for the sky. All the way up. And then change the cross of the legs. Inhale and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Just come forward. Now, inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Take your shoulders down your back. Exhale. Let your head hang. Let your neck relax. Breathe deeply into your belly. Twice. And at the bottom of an exhale, pull the belly in first. Walk the hands back towards your torso. Stack one vertebra on top of the other. Let your head be the last thing to come up until it reaches for the sky. Take the right hand to your left knee, and the left hand comes behind. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, take a quarter of a turn. Just a quarter of a turn with your spine. We're going to twist the spine here. Sit up straighter and higher. Exhale, another quarter of a turn. Try to take your navel with you. Okay, one more time. Deep inhale, lift. And on the exhale, use both hands to help you twist the spine. Take your neck with you. Now one round of breath. And then take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to come back around to the front and change sides. Inhale, look straight ahead, lift and lengthen. Exhale, quarter of a turn. Put this hand right on your knee so you can help yourself turn your navel. And then inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, another quarter of a turn. Try to take the navel with you once again. Deep inhale. And on your exhale, take your twist as far as you'd like to take it. And then one round of breath. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, come back around to the front. Nice. Take both legs straight out in front of you and shake them out. And then give them a little pitter-patter up and down. Make sure everything's flowing, okay? Yes, indeed. And then have your strap available. And we'll just put it like there. Okay? And then I'd like you to sit up as tall as you can. Okay? Now, flex your feet. Push through your heels. Take the arms up. All the way up. Now we're going to go straight forward. Hold the arms by your ears as best you can and come forward with a flat back. Go about 2 or 3 inches forward. And keep your chin lifted. And then deep inhale, lengthen once again. And on the exhale, a little bit more, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 inches. Nice. One more, deep inhale. And on this exhale, come on down. Let your hands come down. Keep your head lifted up so you can look at your feet. Grab your strap. Put it around just under the balls of the feet. And then we're going to lift the spine and pull your shoulders down your back. Shoulders are here, Susan, and then they come back here. Yeah? Good girl. And then as you come down, you have a complete back body stretch from the heels. Keep your feet flexed. Feel the stretch as it comes underneath your knees, down towards the hips and up over the spine. And then let your head hang. Round your shoulders over. Get a nice deep stretch in your low back and breathe. One more nice deep inhale. Good. And then hold on to the strap with your thumb and first finger. And I want you to first pick your head up and plug your neck right into your spine. And then as you come up, pull the belly in, come up with a flat back. Straight, straight up. Straight, 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 straight up. Yeah, very nice. Good. Okay. Let's keep the strap available. Bring your right foot in, left foot straight ahead. Okay. And we're going to take these arms up once again. And now, turn your torso just a little bit towards your straight leg and take it forward. And let's see how this goes. Just one leg at a time. It might be easier for you when you grab your foot. You can grab your foot and then lift and lengthen your spine, and then just let your torso melt down towards your knee. And breathe. Drop your right rib cage down. One more deep inhale. Exhale, and on the exhale, walk your hands back and just plug your head right into your spine as you sit up nice and straight and tall. Okay, now we're going to take this left leg out to the side more. And we're going to pull this one in pretty tight. Yep. And then we're going to put the right hand in front and the left hand to the side. And we're going to lift the spine, and we're going to turn your torso to face the straight leg. Face your foot, and then come forward. Just take it forward with a straight spine as best you can. Maybe take that right arm up and over the top and reach to the outside of that left foot if you can. See if you can go and pull the left side of your foot. Yeah, just grab it. And then breathe into this as you press through your right sit bone. Breathe. Nice. One more. Try to drop that right rib cage down. So you twist and stare directly at that left leg. And on your next inhale, up you come. And then we're going to take this arm out. And we're going to open up to the sky. Just a little bit of a spiral opening. Now we're going to take the arm up and over the top. And I just want you to reach over and touch. A little spiral in. And then bring it up. And we're going to spiral open so our heart goes up to the sky. Lift, lift, lift. And then bring it up one more time. Bring it down, touch your toe, and then bring it up and open your heart. Woo, nice, yeah. And then come back to the front, very nice. Pick this knee up and let your right one go straight. Good. And you have this strap available if you should need it, okay? If you want to wrap it around your foot, it's okay. Inhale and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Aim for that foot. Reach it out, reach it out. Try to flex the foot. And then once you get hold of the foot, if that's doable for you, then you just breathe into the stretch. Once again, we're going into the hamstrings. Oh, we have to open our hamstrings. You seem very flexible, Susan. Right? You are. Nice. Drop your left rib cage down. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, pick the head up and start to walk yourself back until you're straight up and down. And then we're going to take this foot out to the side. Keep this one in. And then your left hand comes in front. Your right hand comes to the other side of your leg. I want you to lift high, turn your torso to face that straight leg, and then drop yourself forward. Just head towards that foot. You don't have to go too far. Keep your head growing right off your spine, okay? Try to lengthen through. Lengthen through the spine, yeah, and reach with your heart. And then if you can, you'll take the left arm up and over the top, and then you'll reach to the outside of that foot, if that's doable, or at least to the outside of that leg. And then drop that left rib cage down. Breathe into this. And again. One more nice deep inhale. And then as you come up, we're going to take this arm up and out and open your heart, just spiral open so your heart goes to the sky. And then inhale, and let's close it off. All you have to do is maybe touch the toe if you can, or your leg or your shin, whatever. And then inhale, lift, and spiral it open. Open, open, open. Exhale, and take it forward. One more time, inhale, lift. Open it up. Nice and high, good. And then when you're done, just bring this arm up and bring this foot in. And both feet come together. Yes. Then I want you to rock side to side. And give your little tuchus a little massage. Yes. Try to get your knee to go all the way down to the floor, okay? Just because we can. Good. And then from here, as you come to neutral, hold on to these ankles. Lift up nice and high, okay? Pull the shoulders down your back, okay? And then see if you can lean forward. Lead with your heart here, okay? Take your elbows into your knees and see if you can press them down into the mat as your face comes down a little closer towards your foot. I like to bring my hands out to the toes sometimes. And then as I press the knees down, my face goes into my feet pretty much. Look at you go. Nice, flexible hips. Oh my gosh, breathe. Very nice. Let your head relax. Let your spine round over. Be here for a few more breaths, please. Good. And then take a deep inhale, and at the bottom of the exhale, pull the belly in first. Walk the hands back towards you. Stack one vertebra on top of the other until the top of the head reaches for the sky once again. All the way up. Oh, nice. Let's bring these feet up here, okay? And we're gonna work our way down to our back. So come up, be up high on your mat. Hands can be here, or you can hold on if you need to. I want you to just roll yourself down. See if you can roll it down. Use your back. Nice and slow, the best you can. Ooh. Yep, keep going. And when you have to let go, you just let go. Let it go. It's okay. Okay. Pull your knees in and rock and roll side to side a little bit. Very good. Nicely done. From here, we're going to plant the feet flat on the mat, and we're going to stretch the hips a little bit different way now. So cross the right foot over your left knee, flex that foot, and pick up your left leg. Interlace your hands behind your left knee. So your right hand goes through the window, through the knee. Okay, let me get over there. Now you're, okay, hold on a second. There we go. We're here, like this. And you bend the knee, and then you reach through here, and then lay down completely, and then pull that left knee towards your left shoulder. Flex both feet, okay? This is thread the needle. And it just gives your hip a little bit different stretch than what we just did. So breathe into that. Yeah, we're going to do some deep stretching today. Well, we already have, because some of us haven't done yoga in about 4 months or so. So we're just taking it easy, moving slowly into the body. See how we're feeling. One more, deep inhale. And on the exhale, just change sides. So drop your left foot, Put your left foot across your right and pull that right knee in towards your right shoulder. Okay, and flex both feet. And breathe. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, and focus on the left hip. Focus on watching your breath go into that left hip and circle around. And open it up just a little bit more, maybe. Nice. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to allow the feet to come down. Now, we're going to grab a block. And we're going to plant both feet down, and we're going to do a supported bridge here for a moment. So your feet come down to the mat, and they are parallel. And your knees are directly over your ankles, right? Now you're going to take this block, you're going to press into the feet and pick your hips up. And you're going to slide the block underneath your sacrum. And then settle your sacrum down. Try to find the most comfortable place for it to be, for the block to be. Mine, usually if I push it towards my feet, it's better, so that you don't kink in your low back. And then let your arms comfortably lay out to the side. Keep your knees straight up and down. And relax here for just a few moments. Just let your pelvis and your sacrum get heavy on the block. Now we're going to pick up the right knee and put both hands around that knee. You can interlace your fingers and pull the knee in. And then we're going to let that right leg go straight out in front of you. Push through the heel and drop that heel down to the mat. Allow it just to go all the way to the mat. And it might feel like it's going a long ways. I know that. Because you have a little bit of an arch. So we're stretching the right side of the body across your hip flexor. I want you to breathe into that, please. Make sure that your left knee stays solid up and down right above your ankle. And breathe into that right hip flexor. And feel that lovely stretch. Not too much. A little bit at a time, you start to stretch that area. Hip flexors tend to get very tight. So you want to keep them stretched out so that when we're 90 years old, we still walk upright, right? At least that's my goal. Keep breathing into that. A couple of more nice deep inhales. On the exhale, point your right toes. Just point them straight ahead. On the inhale, push through the heel and flex your right toes. On the exhale, point your toes. On the inhale, pull the toes up and push through the heel. One more time. Exhale, point the toes. All your muscles are working through the leg. And then flex the toes as you inhale. There we go. Good. And then we're going to bring this knee in and pull it in kind of tight. And give it a little stretch in your low back. And then we're going to change sides. So stand on your right foot and pull your left knee in. Pull it in pretty tight. Give it a stretch. And then stretch the leg straight out in front of you. Press through the heel and allow that heel to come down to the mat. Just let it go all the way down to the mat. And you're going to feel stretchy all along the left side body, across your left hip flexor, particularly. Now, if you kink your low back here, change the block, move it so that you don't, so you can lengthen through the low back, okay? And try not to kink it up. So your left leg is straight, your right foot, you're standing on it with the knee straight up. Flex your left foot. Notice and feel it. Use your left hand just to feel how the bow across your hip flexor feels. If it's a little bit too much, maybe come off the block or bend your knee. Either one, okay, if it gets to be too much. Then take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to point your left toe straight forward. Just point. And then on the inhale, push through the heel, bring your toes straight up and back towards you. Again, exhale, point through the toes. And then on the inhale, pick the toes up and push through the heel. Just push it through. One more time. Exhale, point the toes straight out. All the muscles working in that leg. And then inhale, bring the toes up. Good. And then if you want to, if this feels okay to you, we're going to pick up our right foot and we're going to send it straight out also. Now both legs are straight out, if that's possible for you. If it doesn't feel good or doesn't feel right, then only stay here for a second or get out of the pose. Bend your knees if you need to, okay? But right now, if you're stretched out, flex your feet. Breathe. Make sure the toes are going straight up and down. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it through the mouth. One more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Fill up your entire torso. And then exhale out the mouth. Good. And then start to bend those knees. And then bring them in to your chest. And they'll tip. As you pull the knees in, your pelvis will tilt off of the block a little bit so that you get a nice back stretch in your low back. Pull it nice and tight till it feels really good. And then allow the feet to come flat to the mat very quickly. As they come to the mat, you're going to just step into both feet, pick your hips up, and slide the block out. And bring your torso down. Bring your hips back to the mat. And then we're going to drop the knees side to side, like windshield wipers. Just drop them side to side. Inhaling and exhaling as you go. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Very nice. And then we're going to pull both knees in once again. Make sure you get a nice deep stretch in that low back. Cross one ankle over the other. Hands come behind your knees now. And we're going to throw the legs forward to sit up. You! Good for you. Okay, let's come over the tops of these knees. And we'll come into tabletop. And we'll take both blocks here. Now that we're pretty warmed up, well, we're almost there anyway. The whole practice is really a warm-up for your body. Because we need juice, we need to make sure all the juices are flowing. Yeah, separate your blocks towards the end, outsides of the mat. Outside.
Outside?
Towards the outside of the mat. Yeah, there you go. So they're not too close together. And then we're going to be on top of the hands. Okay, spread your fingers. When you sit down on when you stand on your hands, you spread your fingers like this. And then every knuckle in every finger hits the mat, right? So your shoulders go directly over the tops of those fingers. Your knees are hips width apart and you step them back about an inch from where your hips are, okay? Yeah. and point the toes out. And then on an inhale, I want you to look up and arch your back, stretch your neck. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, and pick your back body up. Boom. Inhale, looking up, arch the back. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, lift the back body. This is a cat stretch. Inhale one more time, cow stretch. Look up, arch your belly. Oh my gosh, exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, pull the back body up. Good. And then as we come to neutral, I'm gonna kind of come towards these blocks. Let's grab the blocks. And we're gonna step the right foot through the blocks. Yeah, you wanna pull the blocks back a little bit. Pull the blocks back towards you. And then we're gonna come forward into a low lunge. Okay, point that back toe, okay? And I want you to push into the right foot as though you're gonna pick your torso up. Yeah? And see if you can lift, and then bring it down. See if you can glide it back. Just glide back, and then glide it forward. This is how we shift our weight, okay? You know that. Come on forward. Come back to your lunge. And again, glide it back. Just glide back, and then glide forward, right? Now, when you come into your low lunge, press, you want this foot to be directly under this knee. Yeah, if it's too far forward, pull it back in, okay? And then as you press into that foot, turn on your hamstring, big time. And lift your torso up off your thigh. See if you can get your torso lifted off your thigh. See if you can just stand it up. If you need something under your knee, of course, get a blanket or something. It's perfectly okay. So then see if you can walk your hands to this knee. Right on top of your knee. Both hands. No, hands. Woohoo! Okay, hands. Okay. Now watch that your knee doesn't go in or out. Okay. Ever so mindful that it stays directly over your ankle. Now pull your belly in and see if you can sit up nice and high. Yeah, lovely. Stay in your lunge. Then release the hands out. And bring them high. Crescent moon. Oh my gosh. Hello. Yes. Breathe. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, you're going to bring these hands down to the blocks. And then we're going to walk the blocks back as we come up to the back knee. And we're going to straighten out the front leg. Pull the toes towards you. Yes. Take a deep inhale, lift high. Pull your hands, your blocks back under your shoulders. All the way back. Yeah. Yeah. And then this leg can go straight. There you go. I know. How fun, huh? This has been a while. You'll get it. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, pull your hips back and fold over that leg. And once again, hamstring. Yay for hamstrings. We like to give them a stretch. Breathe into this. Allow your torso to go down however far it wants to. Make sure you get the right stretch into your hamstrings. Good. And then on your next inhale, lift the torso up. Pull your belly. Lift, 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 lift. And then walk your hands and your blocks back to the front foot. You can leave the blocks. Let's put them outside here for just a moment. And then, can you bring your left hand inside? And then walk your right foot out to the edge of the mat. And bring the right hand, put this knee over the top of the ankle, and bring your right hand inside. Yeah. Now you're still in a lunge forward. See this hip flexor? So put your foot up a little bit higher. Walk it, yeah, and then lean it forward. There you go. Yeah, but hold your torso up, man. Don't want to go too low on that. This is gecko. Imagine that, lizard, gecko. I like gecko. You can come down to your elbows if you want. Yeah, you don't have to though, but you can. Or you can like put your blocks there and come down on the blocks. It just gives you a nice deep stretch. Yeah, it's really lovely. Breathe, breathe, breathe into that. Okay, maybe rock and roll your hips side to side a little bit. Make sure you have juice in the body. Make sure it can move without too much trouble. And then, when you're ready, you'll step back into your hands, whether you have blocks or not. Push yourself back to your back knee with your hands, please. And then bring that foot back. Knees come together. Point the toes. We're going to sit back on the heels. Bring the hands to the feet. And we're just going to curl over our thighs like a little cocoon. This is a child's pose, a form of child's pose. Let your neck relax. Breathe. Let your shoulders relax. Now, from here, the hands come underneath your shoulders. And you're going to sit up. Just sit up on your heels. Just sit all the way up. Ha! And stretch the ankles and the tops of your feet. I know. Take these thumbs right here, put them here, and wrap your hands back so that your shoulders and elbows go back. And then lift through the top of your head. And be heavy on your seat. Okay, stretch your ankles. Some people haven't done this in so long, they're like, oh my God, I know. So breathe, breathe, breathe. And then come on forward, and shake the feet out. And then curl the toes under this time so we can do a toe squat. Okay, so you curl them under. And then you sit back again on the heels. Sit nice and high, yeah, and heavy on those toes. Stretch the toes, stretch the soles of the feet, and go, oh my goodness me. Breathe. Stretch it out. This is good for bunions and plantar fasciitis or any other foot issues that you have. Try to really stretch. And then as you come forward, shake them out. Boom. Good. From here, we're going to come down to our elbows. Oh, this might be fun. How about, you're doing great. Yes, you are. Let's see if we have strength in the elbow or in the shoulders, okay, just because we want to. And let's step back on the balls of the feet and see if we can keep your shoulders right over the elbows and take a half plank. Nice, really nice. Hold it, take a couple of breaths. And again, breathe. And then on your exhale, allow the knees to come gently to the mat and then allow the rest of your torso to just roll down to the mat, okay? And then as you come down, put one hand on top of the other. Forehead comes to the hands. Now breathe into your belly, please. Take 2 or 3 nice deep inhales and exhales into the belly. Push the belly into the mat. Give yourself a nice deep breath. One more. Push the belly into the mat. And you'll notice that the breath also then goes through the kidney area and the low back. Very good for you. Okay. Now from here, we're gonna lengthen through those legs Engage all of the muscles in your legs. So point the toes and then grab the muscles, hug the muscles around your shins and your calves. And then pick up your kneecaps as you turn on your quads. Okay, engage the quads, make them active. And then we're going to put the elbows underneath our shoulders. And we're going to curl the pelvis under. The hands go straight out in front of you. And we need the elbows to be tucked underneath the shoulders as best we can. So bring them forward. There we go. Yes. And then tuck them. Now, notice this. Okay, if we're shrugged, right? And then notice, oh, you need to get up on top of your elbows, please. Bring your elbows forward a little bit. Yep. Now, press into the elbows and lift your torso. Lift, lift, lift. And then curl your pelvis under. Pull the belly in. Grab the mat with your fingertips as though you're going to pull your body through your hands right now. This is Sphinx. Okay, very strong. Pull your shoulders down your back, please, and lengthen through the neck. Imagine an Egyptian Sphinx. Very strong. Yes. No shrugging in the shoulders. Push, lift, lift. Yeah. Top of the head. Top of the head goes whoop, up like that. And stay out of your low back. So that's why you curl the pelvis and you pull the belly. Squeeze your hips. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, come down. One hand over the other. Forehead comes down. Relax your legs. And then sway your hips side to side. In case you got into your low back. The object here is to lengthen the spine and stay out of your back. Okay, one more time. Elbows come underneath these shoulders. Okay, plug them in. Hands go straight out in front. Tuck your elbows nice and tight, close to your body. Yeah, yeah. And then push into the elbows to lift your spine up. Engage those legs. Curl the belly or curl the pelvis under and pull the belly in. Woo. Engage the quads as though you're going to pick up one leg. In fact, pick up one leg. See if you can get that foot off the floor. And let it go down and pick up the other one. Get the knee up also. Yeah. And let it go down. Beautiful. Really nice. And then take one more deep inhale as you lengthen through the spine. And then when you exhale, just relax your knees, your hips, everything. Wriggle it around just a little bit. Bring the hands back by your chest. Okay. Now, engage the legs once again. Tuck the elbows in close to the body. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Curl the pelvis under. Belly comes in. Now this time you're going to send your head out and up into a small cobra. Lift and breathe and take the shoulders away from your ears. Reach it out. Take one more breath. Exhale, come on down. Relax the legs. Wag your tail just a little bit. One more of those, please. Engage those legs. Squeeze your hips, curl the pelvis under. Pull the belly in. Reach the top of the head way out in front and then lift for small cobra. Yes, beautiful. Breathe. Maybe pick up the feet. See how that goes. Woo! And then allow the knees to come down. Curl your toes under. We're going to press back to downward facing dog. So either go through plank or go through table. And let's do our first downward dog for the day. Woo! This will be like our only standing pose, I think, maybe. It's to stretch you out. So find your best downward facing dog. Breathe. Shake your head yes and no so your neck is relaxed. Lengthen through the spine. I want to look. You stay there. Stay, stay, stay. I want to look. Okay. Now, you push into your hands and push your hips back and turn your feet straight. Yeah, this is downward dog. Feel that? You should feel the stretch all the way through your shoulders, your neck, through the hips and down through your hamstrings, right? You look beautiful, all of you. Nice dog. Ready? On an inhale, just come forward, bending your knees very gently, gently, gently. Bring the knees back to the mat. And then this time, just be here for just a moment. Take a couple of breaths. Waggle your tail. And we're going to go to downward facing dog once again. So curl the toes under. Pick your hips straight up and hang over your hands for just a moment. And then push your hands so your hips come back and maybe your heels come down to the floor. Nice straight spine. Relax your neck. Beautiful. Breathe. Yeah. Good job. Very nice. And then as you come forward with your shifting your weight, okay, your shoulders come over the hands, you bend the knees. I want you to walk your hands up to your feet up to your hands. Walk the feet up to your hands in between. Bring them together. Good. And then inhale, straighten through the knees and look up and lengthen. And then exhale and forward fold. Take the top of your head as though somebody's pulling it down towards the mat. And then you can heel until your feet about 6 inches apart and hang here in Uttanasana, forward fold. Now relax your neck. Grab opposite elbows. If the hamstrings are too tight right here, just soften your knees a little bit. Soften them up. Then relax your torso and your spine. Good. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, let your hands come down to the mat. If everybody's down there, I think we are. Okay, then we're going to turn the toes out and separate the feet a little bit more. And turn the toes out. And as we bend, we're going to sit in the squat. And then take your elbows inside your knees. See if you can, okay, put a block right underneath your seat. Use the block. Or separate your legs more. Do that too, okay? Because you're long-legged. I don't have those long legs. How does that feel? I'm too short. So you can put your hands into your knees and push them back. Okay, push them back. Yeah, and then bring your hands together and lengthen out through your spine for a really nice squat. Breathe. Good job. From here, we're gonna, one more time, pressing into those knees, push them out as far as they'll go. Be on the outsides of your feet. Try to lift your heart up. Take one more deep inhale. And on the exhale, you can release the hands and bring them behind you and sit. How about that? Yes, bring the feet in front of you and come on down to your back. Pull your knees in and rock and roll side to side. Just rock and roll that side to side. We're going to take a twist. So let's just take both knees up to 90. Okay, like you're sitting in a chair. Arms go out to the side like angel wings below your shoulders. I'm going to drop both knees and feet over to the right side for twist. Take it all the way to the floor, to the earth. Yeah, move your stuff. You can use your right hand right here and put it on top of your thigh if you need to. And then take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, reach through your left arm. Take your left shoulder blade or your knees, come down. All the way, no, all the way to the floor. There, okay? So your hand is reached out and you bring the knees up as close to that arm as you can for a twist. And then you bring this shoulder blade down, right? So your heart is open to the sky. That's your twist. Breathe here for just a moment. Just let every vertebra in your spine kind of clink its way back into place. Yeah, should feel very good. Breathe deeply. On your next inhale, pick those knees up and bring them over the top. And then they're going all the way over to the left. Bring the knees as high as you can towards your left arm, okay? Until they come all the way to the floor. Once they're on the floor, you relax your knees and relax your feet. You can use your left hand on top of the thigh if you need to. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, your gaze goes to the right, and you reach out with that right arm to get your shoulder blade down to the mat. And you're in a complete spinal twist. And you breathe. Let your spine just clink back into place. Let your body get heavy. And just enjoy it for a moment. Good. And then when you're ready, you can bring these knees up again. Woo-hoo. Let's see how much time I have. Okay, we have just a little bit of time. Pull the knees in close for just a second. And then if you want to, put your hands between the knees and separate them as wide as they'll go. Yep. And then if you can, you reach out to the outside of your foot for a happy baby. Let your knees go out as best you can. Let them go out wider. And then pull your feet straight down and try to have your whole spine on the mat. Okay? How you doing back there? Good? Yes. Okay, happy baby. Just flatten your spine all down through the tailbone. Should feel really good. If there's anything else that you would like to do right now, feel free to do it. Otherwise, you're going to bring these knees in, give them another squeeze if you'd like, and then just let your legs go flat to the mat all the way out. And relax your legs. Let the legs be separate. Let your feet flop to the side comfortably and naturally. And then your arms go out to the side of your torso, just comfortably away from the torso, and your palms turn up. Yes. And close your eyes. Shavasana. This is your Shavasana. Final resting pose. This is the pose, the only pose that I know of in yoga that you do not have to pay attention to the breathing. So you allow it to just come back to its normal rhythm. In a typical yoga class, I would probably go around and give you guys an adjustment because it feels really good, but I don't get to do that right now because of the COVID thing. So let your body get heavy. Make sure that you're not gripping through your jaw. So release the jaw. As you close your lips, don't close the teeth. Just let it relax. Come into your heart. Don't leave the space. Stay right here with you. And be with you. If your mind starts to wander, please bring it back to your breath. Or bring it to your heart and think of one thing that you're grateful for today. And be at peace with that. Let your body be peaceful. Yoga is the joining of the mind, the body, and the spirit so that you can find peace and serenity in your daily life. Yoga is not just a practice that we do on the mat. It's a practice that when you get off your mat, you take it with you and try to keep or find your peace and your serenity always. This is the beauty of yoga. The more you practice, the easier it gets. It brings you present to what's going on with you, what's right in front of you. Makes you present so that your mind isn't busy wandering into shopping or into yesterday doing something. You want to stay present and focused. And therefore joyful in your life. Gratitude is where you'd like to find yourself as much as possible. The more gratitude you can find, the more joyful your life. Begin to bring your attention back to your breathing. Very gently rock your head side to side as you wake up your fingers and toes. Put movement into the body, and then maybe take your arms overhead and take a deep stretch. Stretch the body out long, just like you're waking up in the morning. Oh. And then you can bend your knees and roll over to one side or the other, whatever's most comfortable for you. And stay there for just a moment. Use your arm as a little pillow if you want to. And then you'll continue to roll until both hands can help you up to an easy seated position. Just take your time and roll it up. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Otherwise, just keep them soft and then bring your hands together at your heart center. Touch the thumbs right into the sternum. Drop your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, bow your head in honor of your practice today. Scan your body and see how you feel. And then thank yourself for being here today. Okay? Your body loves this kind of stuff. It's very, very healthy for you. So I thank you for being here today as well. I think yoga is one of the best things you can do for yourself till the day you pass through this earth into the universe. You want to be walking upright and you want to be healthy. And this will help you. Take a moment with me, please, to send out your love and thoughts and prayers to the people on this planet that are suffering. Send them your highest vibration for peace and love and compassion. Thank you. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste. 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 Thank you. You say namaste. Yeah. Ah, nice. I'm so happy you guys came in today. Yay. That was fun. Thank you.
This is my first time ever.
Well, you did very well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Glad to have you. Bye, guys. I don't know if anybody showed up to watch the class. It doesn't look like it, but that's okay. We love you anyway. Let me see if I
Thank you
can.
so much.
You're welcome very much. Believe me. Believe me. This